Okay, welcome back to my channel, Cancer. This is going to be a reading for the month of July 2021, but career, money, finance only aspect. So I'll try to keep it as quick as possible. I'm shortening up my videos a little bit here, just trying to get out as many as I can here. So again, this is July 2021. This is a reading for career, money, finance for Cancer. Okay. So first card out, I see the Moon card. I also see the Nine of Cups. We have, so maybe just flash that here. So we've got the Moon, we've got the Nine of Cups, we've got the Three of Wands. I'll clarify everything here as well. We have the Chariot, so it looks like you're expanding something, and it's definitely around wish fulfillment, so there is an element that's a little unclear here yet with the Moon card, though. So something has yet to be revealed, or it could also be that you're harboring some, uncertainties around it, around going forward. But there is some kind of victory or ambition or drive or something that with that Chariot card. So career, money, finance, July 2021. What is happening for Cancer? Career, money, finance, only July 2021. Okay, so next card out. Okay, feeling left out in the cold. Something that you're not quite sure about here. Definitely a feeling like you've lost or missed out on something. But there's the Ace of Wands. There's an inspired idea coming through here. Okay, so I'm just going to clarify these cards here. So starting off with the Moon card, maybe just for the sake of space, I'm going to bring it up here. So the Moon card, please clarify the Moon card. What is coming through with the Moon card for Cancer? What is this Moon card for career, money, finance? What is this hidden element? Okay, definitely some kind of defensiveness. But I feel like you're trying to move something to the next level. So I'm just going to leave those up there, and I'm going to pull the clarifiers for the Nine of Cups. We've got a Tower moment, and we've got clarity. So I'm just going to keep those all together there. And what is coming through for the Three of Wands? Please clarify the Three of Wands. What are they expanding with? What are they trying to move forward with the Three of Wands for Cancer? Okay, you have to make some kind of a decision. So there is something there that is holding you back. What kind of a decision do they have to make? Is it about the direction that they need to go, or how they want to expand something? Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups, so that is the clarifier. I'm going to put these up here just because I need a little more room. I'll leave that one there. So what is the Chariot? What is this victory with the Chariot? But there is some kind of a gift coming through from the universe. There might be some kind of a delay here, or maybe you're causing the delay by not making a decision, or maybe there's a delay from something coming in from the universe because you're not making a decision. Please clarify the Chariot. Okay, Okay, we've got the Page of Wands clarifying the Chariot. Please clarify the Page of Wands. So there's some kind of good news coming in, and that follows the Knight of Wands. Please clarify the Knight of Wands. Okay, well, I've got the Three of Cups, but I'm going to just shuffle that out here. What is this Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups? What's the message that's coming through? What do they need to know? What's that good news for the month of July 2021? Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands. I'm going to clarify that again, and the Star. All right, so I think the Five of Pentacles is pretty clear, and so is the Four of Cups. So I'm going to leave those as is. But what is this Ace of Wands? What is the Ace of Wands? So it looks like there is a couple of job opportunities that are available to those that are looking for employment. Actually, 3 job opportunities. I see a lot of aces here, so there's a lot of change. There's definitely, I don't see a lot of major arcana. I mean, there is the Star and the Chariot, but I definitely see that this is more of a period of awakening something, awakening some kind of drive, determination, dream. That's what it sort of speaks to me as, moving something to the next level, trying to create something to make it better. What is this Ace of Wands? Okay, Judgment is coming through here with the Ace of Wands, clarifying what is the Judgment, what's coming through. And with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this looks as though there's going to be a period of study, or there's going to be something that is required of you. There is some kind of movement anyway, regardless. Okay, so I know it's a small table, and I'm doing my best here just to keep it visible. But in short, just to move things ahead here. So starting off with the Moon card, what I do feel is happening here is that there's something that's not quite revealed to you. So it might be why you're having some difficulty moving ahead and making a decision. So maybe something hasn't moved from your unconscious to the conscious for you to be able to deal with it. And yet we've got the Seven of Wands, so you're resisting, either resisting yourself or resisting a situation. But there is something here that is, still cloaked in mystery. There's some element of illusion here. It might be just that you're, I don't want to say self-sabotage, but it's actual deception, something that you are not allowing yourself to see. That's what kind of speaks to me here. It also speaks to anxiety and insecurity alongside that. But I feel like in terms of work, because this is a career, money, finance for July 2021, again for Cancer, in terms of work, it feels like you don't have the whole story about a situation. So I'm getting a few different scenarios here. So for one set of Cancers, one group of you, I do feel like there's a situation that you're trying to figure out how to move ahead. Well, I feel as a whole, you're trying to all figure out how to move ahead here. But the problem is something is omitted from your sight, or something is not being clearly dealt with within yourself. And so there's a battle either externally or internally with that Seven of Wands. So again, that Moon card really speaks to not having all the information to be able to move forward anyway. But it is still a Cancer, this is you coming through in your own reading. So there is still a sense of maybe you need some help with trying to create your dreams or create your future here. So with that Seven of Wands energy, you might be defensive in taking help. That could be part of the problem here. But the Seven of Wands kind of speaks to, you being in an advantageous position. I do feel that you are in a strong position, irregardless of some of the other cards here, because you do have, like I said, you've got drive, determination, gifts from the universe, expansion, you've got luck, you've got healing, you've got following your North Star, you've got a new beginning here with the aces, several aces. So I feel like a lot of these cards speak to you moving ahead and expanding and ready for these opportunities, but somehow you're resisting. There's a strong reaction to something. Again, fear, guilt, whatever it is over here with that Moon card. So something, you have to try to push yourself forward through this situation, whatever it is. I feel like you want to be an independent player for the most part for a lot of you, but, not necessarily for all of you, as I said, but I feel that you are, regardless, you're working towards some kind of steady realization of whatever that dream is, or whatever that goal is, or whatever you feel that you want to strike out on your own with is what I feel with the Ace of Wands and with the Ace of Swords and with this card of determination with the Chariot. I feel like you're trying to be pretty independent, and you want to be, in a lot of respects, true to your vision. So you want to be able to increase something independently, be recognized for it as well. The Three of Pentacles is also a card of collaboration. So again, it feels like you're resisting help. You feel like you need some help, but you're resisting that help. With that Three of Pentacles, this is about helping you to get to that next level. You are in a good position, even though you're still operating without, full information. You are still in an advantageous position. And if you just reach out and get a little bit of help, you're going to realize that you actually have established, some strong, that you have people around you that are able to help you to step up and change course when and where you need to change course. But you are working toward, some kind of professional recognition here with that Three of Pentacles. I don't feel like you just want to do a job for the sake of doing a job and having a job. I feel like you actually want to be recognized for something. So, whether that is, whatever that is, it looks like with the Page of Pentacles, there might be some additional study that's required here, maybe some kind of, but again, I feel like a collaboration, or you need a little bit of help. You need more resources or something here. But again, for others, this is also going to speak to, just being a little too perfectionistic with something, or having too much of an expectation of yourself to, jump into this period of mastery. Maybe you're expecting to be a master at something, but, you haven't really laid the full groundwork yet. So it's something along that line anyway, but you still need to skill build. You still need to advance yourself in some way. That's really what these cards are kind of speaking to. I'll just quickly go over that Seven of Wands as well. That Seven of Wands, again, is that energy of being a little bit defensive, standing up for yourself. You still are in an advantageous position. As I mentioned, I do feel you're going to be able to move yourself ahead in some way, because you do have some messenger cards and you have some knights. So there's some motivation, there's some ambition there, for sure. And with that Chariot card, so you're going to meet the challenge in some respect here, and you're going to triumph. But again, you're making it harder on yourself, and maybe even delaying some of your own progress, by, kind of stymieing, trying to do it all by yourself here. But, in terms of small business, it's definitely about things starting to sell, staying true to the vision, as I said, and certainly speaks to being able to move something forward. You're meeting the challenge and you're working, toward overcoming any opposition. But I don't really feel like the opposition is external to you. It feels like the opposition is you. It feels like you're kind of battling something inwardly there. Okay, so moving into the next cards here. So we've got the Nine of Cups. We also have the Tower and the Ace of Swords. So I do feel with the Nine of Cups, you're working towards wish fulfillment, or that's what you want. That's what you would like, is you want to enjoy what you're doing. You don't want to just do anything to fill the time. I feel that this is something that, you want to follow, your intuition here, but you want to be able to achieve something that is, I don't want to say leave a legacy exactly, but I feel like you want it to be noteworthy. I feel like you want it to matter. You feel like it has to have, you want to be proud of what you have. That's what I want to try to say here. That's what I'm trying to say. The Nine of Cups is about wanting to be proud of what you have. So you want to be content, you want to be fulfilled, but definitely with that Tower moment coming in here, this is about wishes coming true, but there is a Tower moment, meaning I feel like you're getting some kind of epiphany, or some kind of idea, or some kind of clarity, something that kind of surprises you, that moves you into this Ace of Swords energy, because the Ace of Swords is about getting clear on what it is that you want and getting what you want, no matter what the odds. This is about new ideas, looking at your belief systems, being able to communicate differently, to be able to move forward. This is about getting rid of the things that don't work for you, cutting out the stuff that is not a part of who you are now, resolving misunderstandings, any of that. But what it really feels most definitely, I guess, to me, I would say, is because of that combination, it feels like you're getting some kind of strong, resolute idea on how to move forward. You're getting clear. You're getting a clear understanding of what is the next step in the month of July. So again, you're just breaking away from old things and moving yourself forward here. But it definitely speaks to you using your intellect. You're using your logic to move you or advance you in a way where you're going to be able to make those necessary changes. So that's what I feel is going to be moving you forward. Next card's out. Again, there is some sense that you're getting a gift from the universe, or again, for some of you, this is this is going to be a situation where you have with that Ace of Cups, like there's a lot of aces here. So, I mean, there's a lot of new beginnings. There's a lot of changes you're about to make on several fronts. You know, you've got inspiration, you've got ideas, you're using your intellect, you're trying to follow your heart in what it is that you're trying to achieve. That Ace of Cups really speaks to a change in the way that you'll be dealing with things once you get clear on what it is that you want to do. And it's going to be some kind of an inspiring idea. I feel like it's just going to be sudden. Like with that tower moment, it's just going to be a sudden epiphany, like, oh, that's what I need to do. And then all of a sudden the steps will just sort of fall into place. But I feel to take it to the next level that you will have to involve other people to be able to advance for sure. But again, there's a new start here, several new starts. You know, you've got a new appreciation for life. You've got a new beginning. You're seeing your life as a whole in a whole new way. Whoever you were before, I feel, is changing because you're almost like a spiritual awakening. Like you're kind of moving into this place of, about to embark on something entirely new here. Like with that Three of Wands, I feel like you're just about, and it's not even about it still being in the mind. It's almost like you had a sense of where you were headed, but for whatever reason, you were stagnant. You were blocked in some way with this Two of Swords, cutting yourself off in a holding pattern in some way. But again, it feels like you're ready to actually take the action on it because we had the Knight of Wands coming through, and with that Chariot card, I feel like there's a lot of wands here. There's a lot of determination, a lot of ambition. There's a lot of energy to get moving on something and to choose a direction. So, and I say choose a direction because the Chariot to me speaks to choosing a path. So you have some decision to make, and whether or not it's the right decision or the wrong decision, there is no real wrong decision because you're going to learn the lessons, whatever direction you choose. It's just that you get to, if you choose to drive the red car versus the green car, it doesn't matter. You're still in a car and you still drive. It's just, it's just a matter of choice, but still same depart in the car, same opening the door. I don't know how my examples suck, but anyway, that's just the gist of it. So with the Two of Swords, like I say, I feel like there's a decision that you need to make here because you are definitely about to embark on a new path, a new journey. Feels like you're opening up on a whole new level on several different fronts, and you're going to start to feel revitalized and, energized again. Energized is what I want to say because you have so many new starts and so many wands and power and action and forward movement that's coming through here. So I do feel it's a gift from the universe, like I said, that's coming through here. So there might be a little bit of money or something that is in the wings here, but I don't see it necessarily coming through. There's a small token of some sort here with the Page of Pentacles that's coming through. So, I mean, there's definitely a chance that there is something coming through that's in addition to what you normally, are bringing in. But I feel like you're following your North Star and whatever it is that you choose here, especially because you're on to the star path. So I do feel like you're in a place of... I feel like you're in a place of making a very solid commitment, is what I want to say here, to move something ahead. Again, with that Two of Swords, you might have been feeling a bit of a blocked energy or stalemate, something like that, procrastinating, just immobilizing yourself in some way here. But we do have the Chariot card, and we do have a lot of cards of action here. So I feel like you're definitely making some progress this month. So, not everything's happening in the month of July, but you're definitely taking action. And you might be researching things already because we do have that Page of Pentacles here. So you might be researching things already and kind of getting ready to, throw your energy behind something. But again, as I say, with that Two of Swords, just feeling like you were procrastinating or you've been in that position here. Might have been blocking your emotions, feeling tense. Any of that kind of falls in that category as well. But overall, you have a decision to make. You know, once you've made that, then there's just going to be forward motion, forward momentum opening up to you here all around. And especially too with all those wands, you know. So for some of you, you might have been in a situation where there was a deadlock or something in a situation or a negotiation or something like that. But I feel for the majority of you, this is really about you just choosing a path and getting clear on the destination. I feel like there's just some uncertainty about your career goals. Okay, so moving into the Chariot here. Again, it's usually a card of victory, but I feel in this particular instance, this is about you having to choose between a couple of paths here. So I feel like you have to kind of make it right with yourself, what direction you want to move, you know, path with a heart or just a path, you know, that is getting you out and about. I feel like there is a journey of self-discovery here. You know, with all of these wands and with all of those aces, I feel like you're definitely in the driver's seat with the Chariot. You're creating your own destiny. You know, you're really in control of where, you know, where you're heading, where you're directing yourself. For some of you, I feel like you might have been working on something, you know, for quite some time, and now you're really just trying to get it to the next level. You're trying to get something, you know, moving toward being seen. So maybe it was something that wasn't fully marketed. Maybe it was only halfway there. With that Three of Wands, there is a sense that there was some kind of delay, or maybe you were delaying it. But either way, it just feels like you're getting clear on where it is that you're headed. So next to that is the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands, definitely a card of action here as well. Pages are always sort of in that realm of new, just starting out, but wands are for sure action oriented. So as I said, Page of Wands, your financial outlook is looking very good. So for a lot of you, I feel like, you know, everything's improved in the month of July. There is money coming through here. You've got good news that's coming in as well with that card. So there might even be like a loan that's approved. There might even be, you know, a student loan or something that's coming through, credit card or something in around something that you just weren't expecting. I feel is a part of this reading for July. Something that you weren't expecting is coming through for the month of July that is going to be advantageous to you, that's going to help you maybe decide on what it is that you want to do. And on top of that, I feel that you're getting newness, ideas, that kind of thing that's helping to move things forward. So, you know, I feel like you know, you're dealing with something that's in the present, whatever this present outlook is, you know, it's movement. You know, you have the ability to really act. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius might be a part of the situation here. It doesn't have to be, could be just characteristics of it, but as well, this is, you know, don't abandon your goals. This is charge ahead and get going, you know. This is about swift news coming through here as well with that Knight of Wands, with all of those wands coupled together like that. So again, with that Knight of Wands, I just feel like you have a chance here to really get something started, really take some big steps toward, you know, manifesting something. And it's also financial growth. So whatever that financial growth is, maybe you're starting to save, maybe you're putting your money into something that is more of an investment for you where it actually has a chance to grow, but everything is moving forward with all of these cards. You know, there's extra cash for you to pay off something, extra cash for you to save, is what I feel here. And again, with that Nine of Wands, you know, that again is another card of, even though it is, you're almost to an end cycle of something, but you know, you are still sort of standing guarded here. So you're still a little bit unsure about the path ahead. Not really sure what it is that you're reluctant to move forward on, but you know, it just feels like you are maybe afraid of losing the money. Maybe you're afraid of choosing the wrong path. Maybe you feel like you're just not good enough, but it just feels like, you know, you're just somehow worrying, and that worry is delaying you in some way. But again, there's a lot of momentum here, and there's definitely loans approved and definitely positive movement all around. With that star card energy, I do feel that, you know, there is a lot of this is like a true path for you. I feel like this is something that is designed for you. Like the star card really speaks to me as a true calling. Like this is renewal, it's healing and all of that as well. But I mean, it's certainly a card that speaks to a positive outlook, long-term, long-term success, but it's good fortune in general. But again, you've got a real fiery energy, a lot of motivation, to kind of get there, and a lot of strong determination. You just need a door to open. I just feel like you're not quite sure which door to walk through here, because you do have a lot of opportunities here with with all those three aces. You have a lot of opportunities that are available to you. You just have to choose a door, is what I would say. But it's certainly one of, investments are growing, money is growing. I mean, there is money that's going to be coming in, something a little unexpected, or even news on that level with that page, but certainly speaks to more learning as well. But moving into the final cards here with the Ace of Wands, I really just feel you have a new brilliant idea that's coming through here. Again, it feels like an epiphany that you're getting clear, and it'll just feel like all of a sudden something just makes sense. Because again, with that Tower card, it's unexpected. It's a, breaking the routine kind of energy. I don't feel like it's bad and it's throwing you under the bus or anything, because all these cards are really positive for you. But again, with that Judgment card coming through, I just feel like things are moving in your favor. But it's also an awakening, like you're actually coming to some kind of realization, some kind of epiphany. You're coming to some sense of awareness that you didn't have before, and maybe this is you realizing, taking all the lessons and the things that you've learned and realizing, hey, I have a brilliant idea. I want to move something forward. This is you waking up, realizing your path and releasing whatever the past was, because you realize your own power now, and you're taking responsibility for your life here, is what I would say, with that Knight of Cups as well. And it's really, as they say, starting to put yourself out there to endure the tests that you need to endure, to multiply whatever it is that you're trying to create here. So in terms of finances, everything is still increasing. It's growing with all those wands, but now you have the chance to even expand it further, just choose a door. But earnings increase, that kind of thing, with all of these ideas and all of those aces, but there's still a sense of you holding yourself back a little bit in terms of choosing the door, and that might be why this energy with the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. You might feel like you've missed your opportunity. You might be feeling like you are less than, there's a sense of insecurity here, or that you're not quite getting to where you need to be. But in actual fact, you're on track. What I see here is you're on track, and you just have to keep pushing forward. You've got determination, drive. You just have to maybe get out of your head to be able to move it forward. But again, with that Page of Pentacles, like loans are coming through. There's a little bit of money or a little something extra that is helping to move things ahead. And especially with that Knight, those are action cards. So that Knight of Cups is, a path with a heart to me, and it feels like it's a new experience maybe for you as well. But it's the path with a heart, and this is just bide your time, approach your responsibilities intuitively, is what I would say here with this card as well. So that's pretty much what I have for you, Cancer. And again, with that Ace of Wands, there's some kind of epiphany, some kind of new beginning that's coming to you, a birth of an idea that's going to set you on some kind of new journey. And I don't think that you really know how to expect or to how to let this in. And maybe that's a part of the resistance here, because you've got so many aces that were coming through in this reading, that I feel that the new journey is, potentially one that could be life-changing, life-altering. But again, as I said, it's dynamic potential with the Ace of Wands and with all of the wands. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of passion, and a real chance to grow and expand whatever this idea is that's going to come to you in July. So, and again, for some of you that are working, I mean, all of that stuff about promotions and raising something to the next level and advancing is there as well. That potential is there for you as well. But there's just a lot of wands. So to me, it's more potential energy, and it may be coming through in the coming months, but I don't know that it's fully arrived yet in the month of July, just because a lot of this is page and ace and beginnings and something still to expand and grow. But so much energy behind this. You just need to choose a door and act on that energy. So that's what I have for you, Cancer, for the month of July 2021. Career, money, finance. Stay safe. Keep moving forward.